I'm here right now in Thailand, in Phuket. Beautiful, beautiful place. And while I'm here, I got a chance to come to this amazing cleanse place. It's called the Phuket Cleanse. I know the name sounds a little funny, but that's what it's called, Phuket Cleanse. And as I was at this place, I realized something that was just phenomenal, and it's phenomenal for us as coaches. You see, at this place, at Phuket Cleanse, I realized that if you do a really good job as a coach, you probably never have to find a client. Like, after the first few, that is, you never really have to find a client. And I could say that because this entire place, this entire company somehow depends on a very simple referral system. The system that they built is basically serve people really, really well, and they will come back. I know, like really. But that's really what the system is. I was talking to them about their marketing, their stuff that they do, things that they could do. And the more I was asking, I found all they do is that they serve people really, really well. They serve people, people love them, they come back, and they refer their friends. They make videos like the one I'm making and send it over to their communities. And then people tend to go, oh, that's so wonderful. Let me go and check it out too. And they have built their entire business on that simple concept, that simple idea of saying, let's just serve people really, really well. So that brings me to the idea that sometimes we may get lost and confused about, which is, okay, what can I do to build my coaching business? What can I do to create more clients? What can I do to enroll more people? You see, what you might just need to do is to find how can you serve more people powerfully, in a more effective way, on a more consistent way. If you can create a more consistent experience for your clients before they sign up or while they are with you, you can create a business that just self-fulfills, that takes care of not only getting your clients right now, but clients that you will need in the future too. I want to talk about a quick idea with you. You see, as coaches, often what happens is we tend to think about what's new that's happening. We tend to think about what is the next thing that I can do. What we tend to think about, okay, what is that person doing and how can I do that? And that would help me create more clients or keep my clients and do all that kind of stuff. Which is all fair and sounds really fair. But at the same point in time, what we have found is it's actually a lot less about what new you can do and a lot more about what is it that really resonates with your clients and with yourself. Where's that congruency? And wherever that congruency kind of drops or is there, you tend to create most of your clients through that process. So if it is, the congruency is about, hey, if I will do 20 conversations, I'll enroll 1 client. So do 40 conversations to enroll 2 clients. You know, the congruency of you actually just having that conversation and the client saying yes because they can feel you and they can really experience the change with you is where it creates clients, it creates transformation, right? And that becomes something that becomes your consistent way of creating clients. Same as for any other method that you may be thinking about, like online trainings, like writing books, right? Creating content videos like this one that helps you engage with your audience and in turn helps you create new clients, helps you create more space, helps you create more experiences out there in the world, and that kind of helps in really creating a transformative coaching business. But here's what happens. Sometimes because of we don't know what are different ways to serve our clients, we tend to stick with the only way we know how to serve our clients. And when that happens, we tend to kind of waver off because that way is not working out for us. And you know, all human beings are different. We all are different in many different ways. So thinking that what worked for person A will work for person B is not all doesn't always hold true. There's no one size that can fit all. It's an adaptation. You might take ideas from somebody who's really done a way of enrolling clients really well, but that's just a way of enrolling clients really well. So with that note, for the past years, I've been researching what is it that's creating tremendous amount of success for a lot of coaches, and what goes beyond just what we already know. And can we test that, and can we perfect that, and can we find new ways, can we find better ways? And we've found there are about 9 ways that coaches, if they invest their time in, can create transformative experiences for their clients, and hence also bring them on board to work with as clients. So with that note, what we did is we kind of put all these 9 ways of serving your clients, if I may, 9 ways of impacting your client, 9 ways of working with your clients, 9 ways of sharing with your clients that would create a transformative experience for your clients, allowing them or having them wish to come work with you. I went a little deeper. I spoke to one other coach that was in the ecosystem. She takes care of the health side and nutrition side of the people who come to this cleanse. And I asked her, okay, how did you find this place? Why are you here? This is in Thailand. It's like, you gotta have some kind of different ambitions to be here. So she was like, well, I'm a health coach, and as I started, I got my certifications down. I thought I knew what I was doing, and I was enrolling clients, and I had a few clients, but my challenge was most of the time I was working on getting clients. Most of the time I was working on getting clients, and very little time was I spending on or investing in actually coaching people. But what I really loved was coaching people. So at a point I went, well, screw it, I am just going to go ahead and work with this company that already has the clients, and I get to do what I want to do, which is just take care of people, actually serve people, coach people. And I found that, okay, that could be something that might be happening with a lot of coaches. It could be something that happens with a lot of us, because we kind of get disappointed by saying, hey, I signed up for this stuff to actually coach people. Why am I mostly spending my time in enrollment conversations or management of business and so on and so forth? So I said, what is it that helps us as Evercoach, helps us as my one-on-one coaching, helps us as our intensives, or what helps our friends that we know are doing extraordinarily well in coaching? What is it that helps them consistently? And we said there must be ways that we have found that would create and have clients engage with us again and again and again and again. And as they engage with us again and again, they kind of find that connection. So what happened is we said, okay, what is it that we are doing that is helping us get all these clients? What are our friends doing that is helping them get all these clients? And we found that we have certain processes, and I know that words already kind of go, oh, processes. But we have some systems and processes that actually allows us to find clients on a consistent basis. We have systems and processes that helps us creating these clients again and again, and with certain level of consistency and certain level of continuity, if I may. And so we went in and we said, okay, what are some of the most powerful ways that either we have used or our clients have used to create these clients again and again and again? And we were like, can we find the system that brings a particular result every single time? And we found there were 9 specific systems that we have found to create tremendous amount of service out there in the world. And while creating that service, or while giving that value, that content, that information, that transformation, it allows us to expand our coaching business, right? So we kind of listed them all down. We kind of figured out what exactly are we doing, and we found that pretty much every single time we're doing the same things. If you will look at any of our online trainings, it is, if you know the structure, it's the same thing. If you look at our videos, if you look at the structure, they're kind of the same thing. So we found there's certain ways, if you address your audience, if you address your people, if you address your clients or potential clients, you will tend to create clients on a consistent basis. You will tend to expand your business on a consistent basis, which is why we created this very special class that you can attend. It talks about the 9 different ways that we find clients, create clients, and stay in touch with these clients consistently, and are able to kind of expand on our business on a very consistent, persistent basis. So I want to offer that to you. The class is now available. It's available for a limited time, and the class actually expands on the topics or the ideas that I just shared with you. So I'd love for you to go ahead and check that class out and see for yourself what are some of those areas that you may want to explore more, and maybe you want to figure out what are those different ideas that you want to expand on that will allow you to create a more thriving coaching practice.